The Golden Bachelorette, indications that Joan Vassos will not find true love this season. She made a huge mistake when she sent Mark Anderson home. Despite the fact that the season finale of The Golden Bachelorette is approaching, there are indications that Joan Vassos may not find the love of her life during this television season. This was not due to a lack of effort on anyone's part. Joan, who is 61 years old, must have a strong faith in the process because this was not the first time she had attempted to find love on national television. During the first season of The Golden Bachelor, she made her debut on television as one of the 22 single golden ladies who traveled to the Bachelor house in order to form a relationship with Jerry Turner, who was 72 years old. Due to a family emergency, Joan was forced to leave Jerry's season early. However, she made a significant impression on the show and was ultimately chosen to play the Golden Bachelorette. Following an exciting season filled with dates and drama, Joan narrowed down her pool of 24 single golden men to her last two, Guy Gansert, who is 66 years old, and Chock, who is 60 years old. Although every man has his own set of advantages and disadvantages, there is a significant possibility that neither of them will turn out to be the ideal partner for Joan. Continue reading to find out more about both of these guys, as well as the errors that Joan made along the way. Joan's feelings for Chock began the minute they first met on the first night of the first season of The Golden Bachelorette on ABC. Furthermore, the insurance professional from Wichita, Kansas, was even given the opportunity to go on her first date by herself. It is likely that the romantic date in Disneyland had a profound effect on him. Chock was one of the men who Joan brought on a date to a bowling alley during a later episode. Joan also took several other men on the date. While the other guys appeared to be having a wonderful time, it was obvious that Chock did not enjoy having to share Joan. It was obvious that Chock was not used to being in a situation where he had to share Joan with other people. Throughout the entirety of the evening, he sat in close proximity to Joan, with his arm wrapped around her, and pretended as if she was already his girlfriend. Although the other guys were irritated by his possessive behavior, Chock did not appear to notice or care about the situation. Chock always seemed to be the lone wolf or the odd man out during the entirety of the first season of The Golden Bachelorette, despite the fact that the other men from the show got along well with each other. The fact that Chock appears to be on the verge of becoming obsessed with Joan is not the best sign. Guy was another finalist for Joan, and he was an emergency room physician from Reno, Nevada. He appeared to be an excellent catch. Unfortuitously, things are not always as they appear to be. It was recently reported by people that Heidi O'Gara, Guy's ex-wife, submitted a petition for a temporary protective order against Guy in the month of October 2021. Although she was successful in having the order revoked 1 month later, prior to the official granting of the restraining order, some of the allegations that she made are rather unsettling. Guy, Heidi's ex-husband, was accused of being angry, lashing out, and making threats by Heidi while they were together. The allegation that she made was that he moved like he was going to shoot me with his hand shaped like a pistol. She went to such lengths to make this claim. In spite of the fact that Guy is involved in such a turbulent relationship, Heidi decided to cancel the order 1 month later. This is a huge warning sign. In the event that Joan gives him her last rose at the conclusion of the first season of The Golden Bachelorette, she will be required to face these allegations, which were not made public until just recently. In a moment that was uploaded to YouTube by Bachelor Nation, Joan sent Mark Anderson, who was 58 years old, home before the hometown dates that were scheduled for the first season of The Golden Bachelorette. This was a surprise to everyone because Mark was a fan favorite and was anticipated to be more competitive than he actually was. It was during the 28th season of The Bachelor that the retired Army veteran made his first appearance on television. His daughter, Kelsey Anderson, was the one who dragged Joey Graziadei away for hometown dates. A star was born as a result of the audience's intense affection for the widower. Although Mark was cast in Joan's season, he struggled to be himself around her, which resulted in the two of them never fully connecting with one another. Since his late wife, Denise Anderson, had passed away in 2018, Mark had not been in a relationship for a long time, thus he was out of practice. It is unfortunate that Joan was unable to give Mark additional time before cutting him out of the competition for the first season of The Golden Bachelorette. It is possible that he would have had an easier time letting down his defenses if he had been given one of the hometown dates for the season. Due to the fact that Mark appeared to be a wonderful individual, Joan passed up a significant chance by sending him home. It is possible that Mark was the better option for Joan, despite the fact that they did not have as much chemistry as she did with the two guys who were still in her life. Remaining men in Joan's life. The age. The occupation. Place of origin. Chock. 60. The executive of insurance. Kansas, Wichita. Male. Is 66. ER physician. Reno, Nevada, NV.